Today I want to go through why I chose the DJI microphone, the wireless microphone, out of all the others that I had a little look at. I looked through loads of reviews and I'm going to discuss why I chose this, and I'm going to unbox it while I'm here. So let's crack on with this. So this is packaged quite nicely. So here we are. Okay, this is significantly smaller than I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing. So it comes shrink wrapped in a nice little box, and let's have a little look. What's holding this together? Aha, here we go. Right, so just got the tape off the bottom. This is really nicely packaged. It's on par with an iPhone actually. So what have we got? We've got DJI bag, which has got two, what they call dead cats, I believe. Now the reason I got a wireless mic is because when I've been doing the YouTube videos, so I'm using the camera microphones, which don't sound good, where this plugs straight into a camera and it will just make the vocal quality a lot better. When I do Zoom lessons, I always find I shout. I don't know why. If ever you've done a Zoom lesson, I seem to shout when I talk. So I want to have this clip to me and just try and talk normal for once, and then link it to my camera. And you've got another. It's divided up. And this is obviously some instruction stuff, which we probably won't read. And that is really tiny. Okay, so as you can see, this is really small. Now, it's a lot smaller than I thought. There's an iPhone Pro Max. As you can see, it's quite a lot different. That's how small the case is. So that's smaller than I thought. People who have been reviewing these must have small hands. Okay, so you get your transmitters. This is your receiver, and it tells you all the stuff on there, which is really good. There's a few connections and your shoe mount, I believe. You got a couple of cats mounts, whatever they're called, cat things for wind. And yeah, really good packaging. Pretty much similar to an iPhone packaging. That's impressive if you're into packaging. Anyway, so let me tell you why I got this. Basically, I was going to go for the DJI wireless mic because of the price of it, and it came with everything, and it came with the only thing I don't like about this, it doesn't come with a lavalier mic, or whatever you call it, lavalier mic. That's the only downside, but they're not that expensive, so I might get one. I'm not sure, but the reason I got this is because of the battery life is really long on these, much longer than the DJI, so that was a bonus. So I don't want to keep charging it, even though it charges in the case. It's just easier, isn't it, not having to charge it. It also, what I liked about these is that it's got an internal recording, so for some reason if something interferes with your transmission, it means that you've got a backup recording in these. The DJI does that as well, but not a lot of the others do. The thing that tipped me on this was that it's got this vibration function, and it tells you when you're recording, where the other ones, some of them don't. So you're just assuming that it's recorded. I can't do that. I can't risk twatting about doing all these videos to realise that my audio wasn't recorded. It's just too risky. So I want to make sure that when that light's on, I know it's recording. I know I've got a backup recording in case something happened, and the backup recording goes -6 dB. So if I've messed up the gain, it means that a quieter version will be recorded, and is exactly what I want. It's better than I thought. It's smaller than I thought. The transmitter seems really easy to use, so that's cool. I can connect it to my camcorder or my camera via this, and USB it into my laptop, and I've got an adapter for, I guess, USB-C. So it's kind of got everything I want. It was a bit pricey. People are moaning that there's no cable holder, but the idea is to put it in the pouch, isn't it? You put this in the pouch, you put your wires in the pouch, your wind things in the pouch. That then protects it from getting wet if you're out and about. So That's perfect. So that's really the reason I got it. It's basically, it does the internal recording. It's got two of these. The Deity's only got one, although in my head I only think I need one, but now and again I'll have a musician round and I maybe want to do a little YouTube video. That means that we can both wear them, and you've obviously got that magnet as well as a clip which clips on, and this magnet is really strong. It's really hard to get off, so that's impressive that it's so strong. The internal recording brings slightly less, because I might hit a drum or something and all of a sudden it blasts, so it's good to have that as a backup. It's small, it's light, and it's kind of got everything I need really. That's why I wanted it. So in your kit when you buy it, I just bought this. I bought it from a proper camera shop because I didn't want to buy it off any other place. I wanted to go somewhere where I could trust it. So you get this where you can put these in, and these obviously pop in like that. The text needs to be the right way up so that you know that that's in correctly, and it's really simple to pair the devices. That's another reason. It's just quickness. So if I'm running to do a lesson, I can literally do that, pop it on, and it's job done. So it's just that, and it just seemed a better deal. It seemed like this was marketed as a professional microphone as opposed to a sort of cheaper alternative, and having the amount of hours recording as well was a bonus for me, because I don't have to keep thinking, oh, have I charged it, because I can be teaching for like 4 hours in one stint, and I don't want to start worrying about, oh, I've got to charge it, I've got to charge it. So this lasts a lot longer. So I'll see how I get on with it. I might do a review on how it sounds. The other ones, like the Rode one, I wasn't a fan of. I didn't think, from what I heard, the quality was that good of the actual recording. It never did a backup, and also it doesn't tell you, I don't think, or the Deity doesn't tell you if you're recording, which is a must for me. As I said earlier, I've got to have that light saying it's recording, so I know I'm not, I'm not guessing whether it's recorded. So unfortunately that's why I had to spend a bit more money and get this. So I hope it does not let me down, and I'm sure it won't. So anyway, I hope that helps. As I say, I'll have a little mess around with this. If you want a more of an in-depth review, you can put it in the comments. But as I say, people have done brilliant reviews on these, so I see that's a bit pointless. Anyway, I'm Alex Biggs from Soundbase Studios, and I will see you next time. Take care.